Welcome and take your seats for this pandemoniacal performance that can only end in tragedy. Its opening fright as No Rolls Barred plays Blood on the Clocktower. I'm Tom, and I'm joined by Blair.
Hello.
Ken.
Hello.
Mara.
Hello.
Dom.
Hello.
Laurie.
Hello.
Tilly.
How you doing?
Tegan.
Hello.
Sullivan.
Hello.
Dan.
Hello, hi.
And Ellen.
Hello.
And a very special guest, official storyteller from the Pandemonium Institute, the great playwright of dismay and fright, the Will Shakespeare who kills and makes fear. Right. Places, everyone. Good night.
Oh, I hate this bit.
God.
I'm so
I don't
sleepy.
wanna
I
go
hate this
there.
bit.
Night terrors.
Ben, before we go around the town square, can you tell us a little bit about this script?
Yes, this script is built to show off this episode's character, the ogre. The ogre can become evil but not know it. And so we've stacked it with characters that can learn things about where evils are. So for example, we've got an empath who learns if their neighbors are evil. We've got characters like the gambler who are going to be able to tell whether or not someone's telling the truth. So hopefully we'll have a fun time with our somewhat forgetful ogre.
Okay, it's time to go around the town square and explain for the people at home who is in what role and how that role works. Blair is our town clockmaker.
The clockmaker, whose ability reads, you start knowing how many steps from the demon to its nearest minion. The word steps means if you imagine you stood on the demon's head and you jump from head to head until you get to the minion, that's how many steps. Simple as that, really.
So if the demon is your neighbour, the demon is one step away.
Correct.
Ken is the first of our two minions, the Devil's Advocate.
Ken once again pulls Devil's Advocate, whose ability is, each night, choose a living player different to last night. If executed tomorrow, they do not die. So each night Ken will pick someone, and if they're executed the following day, they survive execution, and we simply say, so-and-so has been executed but does not die. However, he must move it every night. You can't just keep protecting the same person.
Mara is the Amnesiac.
The Amnesiac, whose ability is, you do not know what your ability is. Each day, privately guess what it is. You learn how close to being correct you are. So we've decided an ability for Mara, and each night, if we have to do things at night, we go through the motions of that ability, but we don't tell Mara what that ability is. Each day she'll come to me and make a guess, and the guess could be really specific, or it could be something really general like, do I learn stuff about my neighbours, or is my ability to do with alignment? And every day we'll tell Mara how hot or cold she is. If she gets it right, we say bingo.
For the people at home, what's some good advice for coming up with an Amnesiac ability?
An Amnesiac's ability should be original. It shouldn't just be the ability of a character that already exists in the game. It should be a powerful ability, because let's not forget, there's every possibility Mara will not guess what her ability is. If she does, the reward for that is that she gets a bevy of extremely useful information.
Dom is this game's demon, the Oho.
The Oho, whose ability reads, each night choose a character, they die. If they are not in play, the storyteller chooses who dies. So each night we'll wake Dom and he'll point to a character on his script sheet. And if that character's in play, it dies. If it isn't, we get to choose.
What's some good advice then for storytellers whose Oho has picked a not-in-play character and the decision of who to kill is left up to the storyteller?
Just like at all times in this game, if you're storytelling, your decisions should be based around balance. If the evil team are really struggling, they're struggling so bad that they don't even know what other characters are in play. Be kind to them, kill something that's relatively useful. The other side of that coin is if evil are hammering and they don't pick a character that's in play, Don't be afraid to kill a minion if it keeps things balanced. At the end of the day, if the evil team fuck up, it's not your job to unfuck them. You can do if you want, but you're not obliged to.
Laurie, this town's unelected mayor.
The mayor, whose ability reads, if only 3 players live and no executions occur, your team wins. If you die at night, another player might die instead. So, if Laurie's attacked in the night, we can ping that off onto some other player, although it's worth noting that our demon is an Oho, so they're probably only going to pick mayor if they think we'll allow that kill to go through or are happy for us to kill anyone. However, if Laurie can make it to the final day when there are just 3 players left and nobody is executed, the good team wins. It's a pretty powerful role if you can live long enough.
Tilly, our second minion, the Baron.
The Baron, whose ability reads, there are extra outsiders in play, plus 2 outsiders. Not really much to say about that one. This game should have no outsiders. We've instead removed 2 powerful townsfolk from the game and put in 2, hopefully, hindering outsiders to balance things up. And that's really what the Baron's all about. It's about balance.
Tegan is our Oracle.
The Oracle, whose ability reads, each night you learn how many dead players are evil. Again, that's a pretty simple one. We'll wake Tegan up each night after the first night and give her a number, and that number will correspond to the number of dead evil players. Pretty powerful if you can leverage that information and make it useful.
Sullivan is our first outsider and this game's unreleased character, the Ogre.
The Ogre, whose ability reads, on your first night, choose a player, not yourself. You become their alignment, you don't know which, even if drunk or poisoned. So, crucially, the Ogre ignores drunkenness and poisoning. On their first night in the game, they pick any player they like, and they are that player's alignment for the whole game, without exception. Even if that player changes alignment, the Ogre changes alignment with them. But the Ogre does not know the alignment of that player, and therefore does not know their own alignment.
Dan is this game's empath.
The Danpath, whose ability reads, each night you learn how many of your 2 alive neighbours are evil. Nice and simple. In fact, if memory serves, I think Dan was the empath last season. Is that right?
I think he might have been, yeah.
Yeah,
He's got a
was
big heart.
now. But yeah, Dan's the empath. Each night we'll wake him and give him a number between 0 and 2, corresponding to how many of his alive neighbours are evil. Obviously, right now, everyone's alive, but if one of his neighbours dies, or happens to be an ogre that changes alignment, that number can and will change.
An empath next to an ogre. Ouch. Our second and final outsider, Ellen, is the Puzzle Master.
The Puzzle Master, whose ability reads, one player is drunk even if you die. If you guess once who it is, learn the demon player, but guess wrong and get false info. So, regardless of whether or not Ellen's alive, one player will be permanently drunk for the whole game. Once in the whole of the game, Ellen may approach us and guess who that drunk player is. If she guesses correctly, we must tell her who the demon is. If she guesses incorrectly, we must lie to her about who the demon is. It's an outsider, it causes problems, but it does have a little bit of a silver lining if you're really, really smart and maybe a little lucky as well.
Those words, even if you die. Now, the broad rule in Clocktower is that once you die, your power ceases to function. But there are exceptions, like the Puzzle Master, like the Ogre.
Yes, and the Recluse in Trouble Brewing as well. Although it's worth keeping in mind that if Ellen dies, she does not get to guess. The only thing that stays after death is the drunkenness.
Dom's 3 demon bluffs are the Investigator.
The Investigator, it's a Trouble Brewing classic. You start knowing that one of 2 players is a particular minion. Does what it says on the tin, really. He would have been woken up and shown 2 players and 1 minion token, and he'd know that one of those 2 players was that minion. Obviously, that's really good for framing good guys as minions.
Next, the Sailor.
The Sailor, whose ability reads, each night choose an alive player. Either you or they are drunk until dusk. You can't die. So, you read the Sailor's ability backwards. You can't die. The Sailor can't die. However, each night the Sailor chooses a player, and we decide if the player they've chosen is drunk or if the Sailor is drunk. If the Sailor's drunk, of course, they can die, because their ability, which is you can't die, is not working. The reason this is a good bluff is A, it gives somebody who survives execution, thanks to Ken, a reason to explain why that happened. But B, it also lets somebody infer to someone else that they might have made them drunk last night and their information that is correct is in fact incorrect.
And lastly, the gambler.
The gambler, whose ability reads, each night choose a player and guess their character. If you guess wrong, you die. The usefulness of that one is obvious. You can turn around and say, hey, I gambled this evil player as the thing they're claiming to be, and I didn't die. However, after a while you can run out of steam with a gambler bluff because people expect that you will eventually die.
And this is one of those I am Spartacus roles where sometimes multiple people will claim gambler to hide who the real gambler is.
Yep, same thing goes with characters like the Gossip and the Juggler.
So ordinarily in a 10-person game, you'll have 1 demon, 2 minions and 7 townsfolk. But because one of our minions is the Baron, adding 2 outsiders, we have 1 demon, 2 minions, 2 outsiders, 5 townsfolk.
Spot on.
Okay, let's begin our nightly business.
We begin by waking up Ken, our devil's advocate, to show him that Tilly is his fellow minion and Dom is our demon. Next up, we of course wake Tilly, show her that Ken is a minion and that Dom is a demon. Finally, we wake up Dom, our Oho, and inform him that his minions are Tilly and Ken, and his bluffs are Investigator, Sailor, and Gambler. Now we're back over to Ken. He gets to choose who to protect from execution tomorrow. He, of course, chooses himself. Next up, we've got Dan, our empath. At current, both of his neighbours are good, so he learns a 0. Now it's time to wake Sullivan. There's a possibility that he might turn evil now. He selects Ken, who is of course an evil minion, and so, unbeknownst to Sullivan, he becomes an evil ogre. Finally, tonight we wake Blair, our clockmaker, who is drunk as a result of the puzzle maker, so we lie to her and tell her that the minion is 1 step away from the demon. The truth is that it's 2 steps. We could wake Mara tonight, she's the amnesiac, but we've decided that her ability will be each night you learn how many evil players voted today, and so Mara will not be woken until tomorrow night at the earliest.
Good morrow, Ravenswood Bluff. The curtain rises on a scene of fear. For what else would we use to dress our set? 10 stars keep not their motion in one sphere, but exit left and right, pursued by threat. The rolls are cast. The die, or should I say the dead, have finite acts in which to play their parts. For some among you pull at this plot's thread, unraveling flesh and bone to find the heart. If music be the food of love, what chords will underscore a sonnet of the damned? You prancing fools must learn to dread the boards, for foul things lurk in pits beneath the band. Play on, and listen for the Clocktower's calls. Find the demon ere the curtain falls. Good luck.
Every time.
I know, they keep it quiet, but they love to do it.
They come in, they leave, they never say goodbye.
I'm going to keep prancing though, I think.
Who is that character?
He's a new character.
They come in, they leave, they never say goodbye.
Who wants a one-on-one in the toilets?
I see a bat moon rising.
This is a Dominic.
He's going to lock himself in. This is it.
I'll go with you, Dom.
You want to chat?
Let's go.
Laundry?
Can I come with?
Yeah.
Not in the laundry.
Oh, in the laundry. Go somewhere different.
Well, can I go somewhere else then, please?
You two.
The recluses. Den.
Fine.
Three little boys in plum run off to a corner together. I see how it goes. I see.
Plum boys.
The plum boys.
You can't accuse us of being all plum when we just followed the dress code.
Do you want to go to the washerwoman?
Yeah, let's go laundry. Yeah. Fine.
I just want to come.
Yeah, I'll come.
All right, we'll go to the fortune tellers.
Okay.
The game
Come on, then.
is
You lead the way.
Okay.
So, there's a reason why I wanted to join you.
Oh, yes.
It doesn't have a huge amount to do with yourself.
Oh.
But I'm glad you're here anyway. It's nice to have you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm happy to be open and honest about who I am straight off the bat.
Okay.
And you don't have to tell me anything about yourselves. That's fine.
Sweet.
Great.
Although it'd be lovely if Ken did later on, maybe in a private moment.
Oh.
But it'd be great if you tell the truth now, because I'm the ogre.
Oh, I was gonna.
And I chose you, Ken.
I was gonna say I was the ogre, and picked Dom. So this is. Well, I don't know what to say now.
Oh, sorry, mate,
Wow.
because I picked you, Ken.
Well, I'm a goodie, so you're good.
Well, that's good.
I'm a goodie.
I was just thinking, like, Ken's great at the game. You know,
Ah,
I'm gonna
nice.
choose Ken.
That's nice.
I want to be on Ken's team.
Talk us through the ogre, Sullivan.
So the ogre is an outsider. On your first night, you choose a player. I chose Ken. No, you can't choose yourself. Makes sense. And you become the alignment. You don't know which, even if you're drunk or poisoned.
What is this ogre?
It's
So
a new
you
ogre
picked-
accent.
So you've picked Ken, but you don't know for sure
Yeah.
that Ken's good, except that
Exactly.
he said he's
Don't know
good.
which.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So I have no idea, and I theoretically could not know throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
But what I'm going
So
to
you
do
could
is
leave it at
Very
the end
funny.
and go, I did it, I won.
Very
didn't.
funny.
You
Very
idiot.
funny. What? This is ridiculous.
Basically-
Oh, that is unfortunate.
I'm going to stick my Ken
Okay.
Like glue.
like glue because I know that he's on my team.
Hmm.
Oh, good. Good.
That's all I know is that Ken's
Are
on
you
my
ready
team.
for hard claim or are you threes?
I could
don't
give
know.
you 3 if you like.
Yeah, give me a 3, Dom.
I could be investigator.
Oh.
I could be sailor.
Oh.
I could be gambler.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to go with sailor, noble, and gossip.
Lovely.
We'll do some gossiping and gambling.
Yeah, that's it.
If you are the gambler, do you want to go for me as
That'd
ogre?
be really
Oh,
fun.
sure, yeah.
That'd be
Yeah, 'cause
really
then
fun.
that'd be.
Then I know
confirm me.
you're on my team.
But that's only if obviously you could be something else. But like but yeah, if you are the gambler, feel free to go for me.
Well,
as
I'll
ogre
gamble
if
it
you
anyway.
prefer.
Sick.
Because I love a risk. I love a gamble.
What are you going to tell other people that you are?
I think I'm going to tell everyone I'm the
Ooh.
ogre because like I don't see a good reason to not.
What if
Is there any reason why I wouldn't? It's useful information for the town because there are two. We know that there must be a baron,
Yeah.
right? That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
Or a little monster. Oh, no, that's 1+1 minion.
Yeah,
sorry.
so the baron must be a baron in
Well,
play.
the issue is if I am evil, which I'm not, then they could find out, and they find that you're evil through some sort of means, oracle, empath.
Yeah,
then they
empath
could link.
potentially. But like all of those things could mean so many different things. Anyway, so
Yeah,
they
you could tell
mean-
people that.
Well, well, well. The losers. The losers are all here.
I've lost my script.
Yeah, where's it gone?
We're cool.
You won't need your script where we're going, Laurie.
I'll point out where I am.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I can see it.
Cool.
It's. Are you or huntsman?
Yep, that's what I pointed at.
huntsman. Okay, I point at mine.
Okay, are you the sailor?
I'm not really sure because my script's on the floor upside down.
Okay. I don't know if this bit's going to work.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
This
Can
was-
we
I
go
definitely
back?
saw a magic act like this on Penn
Yeah.
and Teller Fool Us once, and,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it did work.
They did it back to
Where they
I've
read a
seen
book and they
that.
said like, "Oh, do the, I give you a page number, I give you a thing." So you think of the character you are, and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
interpret it.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you also Legion?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Good. We've solved. Well, we've sussed
solved
that
it.
out, yeah, yeah.
We've solved it.
I need to retrieve my script
Yeah,
because I
I-
don't know what's going on.
I also-
I can't lean any further.
Yeah, this is too bad. Let's 3, 2, 1, break. Go. Share
I
the
don't know
information.
what that bit was. I was just letting you folks work it
Then,
out.
right?
I'm a townsfolk.
Oh yeah.
How convenient.
How convenient.
Certainly.
How would you be a townsfolk when I am a townsfolk?
And I too.
No.
So how many townsfolk in total can there be?
Well, no. That's the question.
Well, at least 4 in this room.
Yeah. Well, so there could actually be quite a lot if
Yeah.
it's a summoner game, because in a summoner game,
There's no demon.
there's no demon currently.
Right.
There's just the potential for 2 minions. And the interesting
Or
about this
1
script, yeah, well, this is the thing. If, in a script with a summoner and a marionette, there is no marionette right now either. So there could just be just 1 evil player. Or alternatively, it's a Legion game. There's bloody loads of them.
Yeah.
Why don't we all pick a character we're not that's blue?
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
For a change of
That's
pace.
fun.
I'm not the puzzle. I said that. I'm not the noble.
Not the noble.
There you go.
I'm not the clockmaker.
Good to
Well,
know.
I'm not the huntsman.
Good to know.
I'm not the gambler.
We have learned
Nothing.
Nothing. But it was a
Well done,
nice
team.
time.
It was nice to try
and we
something
connected
different.
and we talked. And that's important.
I just like spending time with you guys.
Yeah.
Why do we keep killing people?
It's the mold problem.
Yeah, the
The
mold.
mold.
Yeah,
the mold.
yeah,
If the
And the
you know,
potholes,
citizens
obviously.
don't kill you, the mold will.
Oh, well, they'll get you.
Yeah.
And they were promising that we get a Costa or something, all those years ago, and that we're still waiting on the
What
Costa.
chain would open in Ravenswood Bluff?
Are you claiming?
What?
Nero.
Oh,
Nero.
yeah,
Cafe Nero.
Subway. Come on,
Yeah.
they'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
That's all right. You
Yeah.
sounded so sad.
You're like, no, it's okay. I just wanted to like hard trust one person for no reason, and I was going to hard trust you, but I guess I can hard trust two people.
Wow. Suddenly, I feel like the third wheel. I don't know. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm good. I'm so nervous about being turned evil. So I kind of want to just give my information today and say, feel free to kill me now.
So you have information already?
I have information already. I'm willing to just share it and get it out there. Like I'm at the end of today, I'm happy to just say everything.
Okay.
Because I'm happy to die.
Right.
I don't want to be turned to evil.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got information.
Do you have information?
I do not currently. So
Interesting.
does that make you like the investigator or the clockmaker?
Or the noble.
Or
The
the
noble.
Now, of course, you could also be a horrid little liar.
I could be. I was last time.
Do you
but I'm
want
not.
to suggest to us a couple of characters that you could be before you claim to the group so we can back you up?
Sure.
I don't know. I'm trying to give you because it's what you get to come here and be like, oh, I want people to trust me, and
Yeah.
give us nothing.
That's fair. I mean, I'm not giving you nothing. No, that's fair. I am either the clockmaker, the noble, or the empath.
Okay. I am an awake at the night roll.
Awake at the night.
I'm awake in the night, and it
Okay.
recurs. That's what I'll give you.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to give you.
Interesting.
Okay.
So.
Very interesting. Okay.
I'll give you three. I'm either the sailor, the puzzle master, or the amnesiac.
Ooh, interesting. Because of course, if you're a puzzle master, that brings into question your. So do keep aware that the sailor and the puzzle master both potentially make your information.
Oh, absolutely.
dodgy
But I can
before
still
you just give it out.
die.
So, Mara, we are here in the hut.
Yes.
What would you like to ask?
Okay. Would you? I'll ask you this first before asking an actual thing. If I was a character, if I had an ability that affected the setup of the game, would you tell me, or would you expect me to ask about that?
I think if you had an ability that affected the setup of the game, I would give you a reasonable way to discover that organically.
Okay.
I wouldn't just tell you.
Cool. Good. In that case, I will ask, does my ability protect people from death in any way?
You are cold.
Oh, interesting. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So if anybody doesn't die, it's not my fault.
Do you? What was the vibe in the plum room?
Sullivan was quite straight up.
Yeah.
I
Hard
don't know
claim.
if you, yeah.
Hard claim out the gate.
Interesting in three way. Dom was not. Dom was a bit cagey, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That is ultimately fine. Are you got any gossips planned today?
No, I know nothing.
You know nothing.
I don't wish to gossip.
You don't wish to gossip.
No, unless it's an amusement for me. The
Fine.
triviality.
Yeah.
Ken. No.
Okay, we lost
Get rid of that guy.
Um,
Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you what I
Okay.
am.
Okay.
Because why not?
Mhm.
So I'm the clockmaker.
Okay.
And last night I got a 1. So I think that means I need to double check, but I think that literally means it's like they're neighbors.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I will double check that.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm happy to just tell everyone that today.
Cool.
But yeah, that's what I am. I'm the
Okay.
clockmaker. So
Okay.
you don't have to tell me what you are. But I
Okay.
just figured I would.
Okay, I'll knock one
Yeah.
down. I'm not the amnesiac.
Okay. So you're either the sailor or the puzzle master.
So we definitely have drunk players. in
Oh
play.
boy,
So-
fun. Okay.
Right, here we go.
Go on, there, love.
Now, I'm just feeling a little bit like too many people in my swamp at the moment because I'm a fucking ogre.
Shrek.
Oh
So
my
I'm
goodness.
on Team Ken because I chose Ken.
So we need to work out what Ken is. Because you could be a baddie.
I could be a goodie, could be a baddie. I don't know. I just know I'm on Team Ken.
That's interesting to me. Thank you for sharing it.
What were you? What are you?
My turn, yeah.
What are you, the empath?
You did a squeak! that was my ring.
The squeak? No, you went...
Squeak
Okay.
twice for empath.
No, I am someone who does find things out in the night. So I could be an empath. But I could also be the gambler.
All right. Well, if you're the gambler, do you want to gamble that I'm the ogre?
No.
Why not?
I'm gambling on the first night like that.
Why not?
Why not?
Because I could die. If I
I've
gamble
given you a hard claim.
Yeah, but you might be lying.
Yeah, but I
That's
could
the
be.
point of the game.
Yeah, but then you
Why
find
am I
out
the
straight
one
away.
who's
You
the
find out
villain?
straight away.
Someone's notoriously trustworthy.
I've never told a lie in my whole life. And you look great, by the way.
What are you?
I'll tell you.
That was bullying. I'm going to do this.
No, I told you were
No,
beautiful last
no,
time.
no,
No,
tell me
please
how you
don't
are,
do this,
Tina.
you beast. You foul beast.
It's my turn to be the center of attention. I am definitely good. I will say I'm definitely good. And I'll tell you, I am either the investigator, the clockmaker, or the noble.
Oh, so you'd be at your first night. But do you want to tell us who you are?
I don't want to divulge information yet till as much as you are
This is the
inherently
part.
trustworthy.
Because he's so trustworthy, it makes us feel like we should, but we need to play with the game.
Well, I won't divulge much more than that early on until I get a better sense of the lay of the land.
Have you spoken to Ken?
Yeah.
What read did you get from him?
He seemed fine, but he always seems fine, so I just don't know. And I spoke to Ken and Dom, so he was never going to reveal anything. So
that's
like, unless they had both been on the evil team, which clearly they weren't. So otherwise they would have just gone, oh, well, this is 2/3 the evil team here. They would have revealed that to me.
If I die in the night, I'm telling everything I know immediately
About our personal lives.
about this conversation.
I've divulged a lot.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm telling them about the weekend you spent in Cuba.
No.
I'll
Stays,
tell
what
them.
happens at Havana stays in Havana.
Yes. And those people died of their own accord.
That Bay of Pigs was a Bay of Pigs to start with.
What about the Isle of Dogs?
Import any of those little oinkers.
We did the Bay of Pigs. We're in the CIA.
What are you?
What are you?
Do this to me. What are you? Tell me what you are.
No, I know what you are.
Witches.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
Please do this. Please tell me who I am.
Okay, I'll tell you who you are. I think.
No.
Well, okay.
What are you? Just tell me what you are. If you tell me what you
No, wait. I think I've got confused. You're the demon, right?
Right.
You're the demon.
Okay.
You are the. I got shown demon.
Yeah.
But then I think I got confused because I just assumed they were going to put summoner in the game.
So this is what I was thinking. So I'm convinced I'm the lunatic, but I'm clearly not.
No. So they've put summoner in the script, but I think it's not in play. Which, if I was playing right now, I'd be convinced there was a summoner.
Yeah. So well, they're going to be.
Okay.
Oh, is what I've been told, but I'm still not convinced. Is there a way that you could think I'm the demon and I'd be a lunatic?
I don't think so.
No, because the minions don't get told. Only the demon. Only the demon gets told.
I'm Baron. I'm told that I'm the Baron.
All right.
So
So
why would?
because only the demon gets told who the lunatic is. The minions don't, do they?
Yeah. No.
So
Ken.
Ken.
You've spoken to Ken already, which is great.
Yeah, but Sullivan was there. But
Okay.
he's the ogre, which means he has to adopt someone's alignment, and he's picked Ken. But he doesn't know what Ken's alignment is, and Ken told him he's good. So we've got a team of 4, but one of them doesn't know. Unless I'm the lunatic, I'm still hoping I might be the lunatic.
Oh god, I'm gonna pass out.
I need the toilet so badly. So here's the bluffs then
Okay.
that I was given: investigator,
Mhm.
gambler,
and what was the other one? Sailor.
Well, you just have whatever.
Because I'm the lunatic.
No, because you just throw me under the bus, basically. Because I can't do anything. I'm useless.
Well, let's fight them hard.
No, we're
I need
gonna
a win.
fight. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight.
So what's Ken? I don't know what Ken is.
Well, okay, so he can't be this. He can't be this, and if I'm this, there's no this, surely.
So he must be DA.
He must be again, which no one is gonna believe.
Good.
And he was so good at it.
So I get to choose characters rather than players.
Yes,
So
okay.
I think I should just kill. Does it make sense to kill the best characters?
I guess kill the ones that you don't have the bluffs for that could be the worst for you.
Yeah.
So what is the
Oracle.
worst?
Oracle's really bad.
But it's quite what's the word? I don't know.
Monk. Kill the monk. Empath.
I'd say monk, empath. Mayor you can probably leave till later.
Yeah.
Although actually if you chose to kill the mayor, could it ping off?
I don't know. I did consider, what if I choose the lunatic to test whether I'm the lunatic, then I'll realise that won't work. Because
You're not the lunatic. It's literally not possible.
I'm in the toilet really badly now.
Okay, why don't you go to the loo, compose yourself in there, take a break, have a Kit Kat.
There's no time.
We've got time. We're gonna have 4 evil players.
But what if no?
Oh no!
All right.
Oh gosh.
Time
Ah!
is a thing that you can never get back. And ours is slipping away. So that means it's time for nominations.
Can I gossip? I'd like to gossip that Sullivan and Dom are the demon.
Whoa.
One of the two.
Wow.
Can I gossip?
Of course.
I'd like to gossip that the demon sat over there.
Can I gossip?
Of course.
I'd like the gossip that the demon sat over there.
Yes.
I'd love to gossip that there is no demon.
Can I gossip?
Sure.
I'd like to gossip that I'd like to gossip that there is a demon in play.
Can I gossip?
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
everyone.
I'd like to gossip that the ogre changed alliances.
Whoa. I have information.
Oh, nice.
Right. And by that, I mean, I'm just going to tell you all who I am, I think, because I don't want to be turned evil. So might as well just kill me now with my information. So I'm the clockmaker, and I got a 1 last night. So I correct me if I'm wrong on this. I think that means that they're sat next to each other.
It also means there's a demon.
It also means that there's a demon. So unless I'm drunk, which I've heard tell that there might be some drunkenness in town. Yeah.
Has someone said they've drunk with you?
No.
Or it could be a puzzle master.
Puzzle master.
Puzzle drunk. I've got some information as well. I'm the ogre.
Oh.
And I chose Ken, so I'm on Team Ken. I don't know if Ken's good or evil, but he seems pretty good.
I'll tell you later.
I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. But it means that, does that mean that we definitely have a Baron in play?
If you're not lying, yeah.
Yes.
That's the only. That's
Unless
useful to
it's unless yeah.
Cool stuff. But it's good information for people to know. Feel free to kill me.
Feel free to kill me.
And me as well. I'm happy.
Well, since you're all so desperate to die, I'm going to press you for nominations.
I nominate myself.
Okay, Blair, please come to the stand.
Yay!
I'm so desperate to not be evil again.
Don't want to be turned evil.
Okay,
I'd
Blair,
rather die than be
please tell us all why you've nominated yourself.
Blair, you think you're making clocks over there? That's so boring. We don't need a clockmaker in this town. Get out of here.
Thank you, Pat.
It's compelling stuff.
It really is.
Clap around.
Watertight.
What's the? I've lost it. I'm out of time. Completely lost it. Yeah.
Blair, did you just hear what Blair said?
Yes, I did. I can't believe it. How dare you, Blair? But also, please kill me. I don't want to be turned evil. This is fine.
Thank you, Blair. Have a seat.
Can I ask a question of defendant Blair?
Please do.
Defendant Blair,
Yes.
when you say you turned evil,
Yes.
what?
So there's a couple rules on here. So Summoner can turn people evil.
Like make a person a demon.
Yeah. If I'm the marionette, I don't want to know.
Fair enough.
Don't tell me. I'm not.
Yeah. Sorry, evil team, if I am.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, that could work as well because a Clockmaker 1 could be a marionette.
Yeah, but they would unlikely. It would be unlikely to they get true info.
Yeah. So Blair, Clockmaker with a 1 wants to be killed, so can't be turned evil. Pertinent. Blair won the last game as evil and really did a number on all of us. Should we just leave her in the game so she could potentially be turned evil?
That's a sort of revenge, isn't it? That's a sort of revenge.
I like it. I'm on board.
Yeah. I like
You're not
it.
getting my vote.
Don't.
You
if
killed
you are
me.
the summoner, please roll up.
Okay.
Oh, if you are the summoner, wouldn't it be funny though?
Okay, Tom, if you'd be so kind. There are 10 of you alive. That means a minimum of 5 votes required. Votes for Blair, beginning with Ken in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
I think Blair's good.
Yeah. 1. Or she's a marionette.
2. It's not enough.
Who voted for me? Who did? Who?
You two.
Oh,
and I
thank
will
you.
say,
Thank you.
we went for a chat, the
Yes.
3 of us, and then it was like, right, should we go now? And then we left, and you went, no, but now let's just have a chat, just us 2.
Yeah,
and
because
that was mean as well as
sorry.
suspicious.
Ellen was my random choice of person to trust, so I'm sorry.
All right.
Can I nominate Sullivan?
Yes. Mara and Sullivan, please step up.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to be dead by the end of this game.
Okay, Mara, please tell us why you have nominated Sullivan.
Okay, so Ravenswood Bluff isn't the nicest of towns. We don't even have a coffee shop, as we discussed. But I also don't think that we should just be letting ogres just sort of stumble around. He might end up being evil without even knowing it. And I think if we kill him, that's fine.
Okay, Sullivan, do you agree that that is fine?
Yeah, it's a compelling argument. And, although, I'm not going to lie, I take it personally as an ogre. Having it be specifically because I might be rambunctious around the town. We don't all mess things up, ogres. Sometimes we can be lawyers and doctors. But anyway, that's not the point. There's no real good reason to keep me around, so feel free to kill me. That's fine.
Thank you, Dr. Ogre.
Don't even know if I'm
Have a
good
seat.
or evil.
And
Compelling stuff.
I don't want to kill Sully. He's on my team, no matter what. Even if I'm evil, I don't.
Oh, I'm on Team Ken.
Classic ogre clumsiness.
Fulfilling the stereotype. I'd rather kill me.
Yeah. Can I make a request based on the fact that Sully's the ogre and Mara's got the perfect accent for it?
Yes.
Mara, can you just say, welcome to the Sully in the Swamp karaoke dance party?
Welcome to the Sully in the Swamp karaoke dance party.
Yes, incredible.
That's my real accent.
Okay, if you want the swap dance party, 5 votes required. Votes for Sullivan, beginning with Dan. 3,
No,
2,
my ogre.
1.
My ogre.
1, 2,
Fine, I'm nominating myself.
3, 4. 5 is just enough. Sullivan is about to die with 5. Any more for any more?
I nominate myself.
Ken, please step up to the podium.
It doesn't work, Ken. It doesn't work.
Well, I'm definitely not voting this. I'm Team Ken.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken. Tell us why you have nominated Ken.
I'm happy to die to test things for science.
Oh.
Be very interesting to see what happens.
I love science.
Thank you, Ken. Would you like to defend yourself?
Yes, go on, Ken.
Ken. Please defend yourself.
No.
Amazing.
The defence really convinced me. I'll be honest.
Yeah, let's not.
We might learn something from this.
Okay,
I like science.
let's run the vote. You ready, Tom?
Good. This one.
I love
Okay,
science.
we
Because I
got
know
5 votes on Sullivan, 6 if you
Oh.
want to switch it to Ken. In 3,
Do we want to put
2,
this through rather than
1.
Sullivan?
It's for
1,
science.
2,
Do
3.
you want this, Sullivan?
I don't mind.
What happened?
Is that enough?
4, 5 is a tie.
I put my hand up. I put my hand up.
I'm sorry, but it didn't look up to me. This is not a hand up. You need to get your hand up nice and high.
It didn't
You
look
were
compelling
touch late,
enough.
I think.
What?
I didn't get it.
I mean, there's only one rule of the script.
See, I told you it doesn't work.
Fine.
Well, now
Any
we've
more for
tied.
any more?
Now we look stupid.
Again.
Why didn't?
Ken, you made us all look stupid. And you
I
made
know
Sullivan
you do that.
especially look stupid
No, I
because
made
he's on
everyone
your
look
team.
stupid.
I'm on
My
team
small
Ken.
hands.
No,
My
no,
weak
no.
feminine
We all
posture.
made each other look stupid.
I want to go home.
Luckily, there's no one here to see us looking stupid.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring the day to a close
We
in
need to-
10
We
seconds.
We have to kill someone.
I've nominated, so I can't nominate.
We
Yeah,
have.
I've
Why
not
do
it.
we have to kill someone?
Just to kill the demon. It's a good way to win the game.
Oh, that's a good point. That's why I'm on Team
4,
Ken.
I've already nominated.
3,
Nominated.
2,
Someone?
1.
Someone could nominate.
No executions today.
No.
Everybody goes to sleep.
So us, though.
Oh, it is.
It really is very
So NRB.
Don't worry. Everything's working for Team Ken.
So, for those watching at home, they might be asking themselves, why would an ogre do anything but put themselves on the block, considering the liability they are?
At the end of the day, you're playing for your team, even if you don't know what it is. But the simple truth is, if you have become evil, you're in the minority. You need all the power you can get. You need all the votes you can get. Right now, Sullivan doesn't know which team he's on, so it's in his best interest, regardless of what team that is, to survive.
So Ken had protected himself, but turns out he didn't need to.
Yeah, that lack of execution was just down to good old-fashioned incompetence. But Ken's clearly trying to bluff Sailor, otherwise he wouldn't have advocated for his own death. First of all, we wake up Ken, and tonight he chooses to protect Sullivan, the ogre, that is the same alignment as him. I can only assume from that Ken believes Sullivan, which is good for Ken, because Sullivan is telling the truth. Next up, it's our demon, Dom. He awakes and selects to kill the Oracle. The Oracle is in play, so at this point, Tegan dies before she's had any chance to learn anything at all. Next up, we have our empath. Now, interestingly, since Dan's last read, Sullivan has become evil. So even though Dan's neighbours are still the same people, he now learns a 1 instead of a 0. If he can catch on to this and realise that Sullivan is an evil ogre, he can then unravel that towards Ken being inevitably evil as well.
With it being pretty much 0 chance of Ken changing his alignment, Sullivan is going to be on Ken's team until the end of the game. It'll be interesting to see what he does once he realises that Ken is evil.
If he realises that Ken is evil. Yesterday, Ken told him that he was good, and it'll be interesting to see if Ken decides to just string him along for the rest of the game. Regardless of what happens, probably going to be entertaining because it's Sullivan. Last but certainly not least, we wake Mara. Mara is our amnesiac, and she learns how many evil players voted during the day. 3 of the 4 evil players put their hand up, so we show Mara a 3.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You assemble in the town square to find, choked by an Elizabethan collar. That's rough, buddy. Tegan.
She's taking it well, but the important thing is she's fine about it.
I think Tegan's going to turn into one of them like grudges or whatever.
Every time! I'm dying gracefully.
Good luck.
Oh, Tegan, no.
Unbelievable.
Whoever the demon is, that's
Whoever
so
the demon
mean.
is? Whoever the demon is?
You're pretty mean.
You tell her pretty mean.
You're pretty mean.
I don't know. It seems like not so bad a guy.
I'd like to go to the washerwoman's place. if you can
Yes,
do that.
let's.
I'm so sorry, first of all. You must be so upset.
I cannot believe it. The gall. The gall.
Now,
Yes.
one of the things you claim as investigator,
Mm-hmm.
is that true?
No.
Do you want to say what you were?
Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna go all in and trust you for this whole game. I was because if you were the one who killed me, you know what you're doing. Because I was the Oracle.
No, so you didn't even get a chance to do it.
I didn't even get a chance to do it because no one died, and I didn't want to like accuse the wrong person, and I didn't have enough info to be like, oh, this is why they should go. So I was like, okay, whatever. One night with no information won't kill me.
Yeah. In that case, I'm going to give you some trust.
Okay.
I think Sullivan has made a bad call and joined the evil team.
Really?
I think that's what's happened.
Okay. So
I
we
won't
think
tell you
Ken's
100% how I know,
Okay.
but I think Ken was evil,
Yeah.
and Sullivan is now evil.
Okay.
So I think we get rid of Sullivan
Okay.
because that will help.
Are you actually the ogre?
I actually am, yes.
You actually am? You genuine am?
And I'm 100% Team Ken.
You are evil. Unless you're not the ogre, in which case, I'm good.
Well, either way, that's great. Wonderful. I won't ask any more of you.
Yeah.
I will. I'll just back you up.
Cool. Sounds good.
I'm
Sounds
just
good.
going to stick with the team.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna be on my team either way.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, I suppose it's probably best, from your perspective at least, because you don't know whether I am the ogre or not, to not tell me any more.
Yeah,
really.
can't tell you anything.
But that's okay. I'm fine with that.
You have to work it out. You have to work it out.
Yeah, that's all good.
You know. Funny.
This is very funny. Wild. But yeah, I'm just going to keep bashing the Team Ken stuff.
Can't believe no one died yesterday. What the hell happened?
Great for us.
Fun.
Great for us.
What a delight.
What a bunch of idiots.
What a delight.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, I've eaten something that's disagreed with me, is what I'm thinking. But apart from that,
How are you feeling about the game?
the game, I'm feeling okay, I think. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. What do you want to give me? Maybe a couple rolls, you might be, maybe two.
Sure. I could be this one,
Gambler.
I could be I could be Sailor.
Sailor. Yeah. I think Ken was intimating that he was a sailor.
When?
We was talking about science, like trying to figure out if he would die or not. That's what I think he was doing. But he might have just been saying things. I'm either the amnesiac or the damsel.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I can do a 3 for 3.
Okay. Okay, I'll go first. Sailor, Amnesiac, Puzzle Master.
Okay. You, the puzzle master.
I'm not going to confirm or deny.
Okay, that's fair. So I'm either the sailor, the gambler.
That's a tough one.
Or
okay.
Gosh. Terrible wind.
Tom, just go to the toilet. We don't want to hear about it for 2 hours. Just go to the
I
toilet.
can wait. No, it's fine. It'll pass. It'll pass.
He's always like this.
Yeah.
I think you're good at it.
Yes, I am.
You said you're a
Yes.
clockmaker with 1,
Yes,
you
I
wanted to
am.
die before that.
Yes.
But there's other things you could be here trying to get killed as this. You could be the damsel. this
Yeah,
person.
I see why you would think that. I'm not.
No.
I
That's
just
fine,
didn't
but
want
like-
to be turned evil.
No, it's worth checking.
Yeah,
though, just because.
yeah.
I'm
For
going-
the camera. Sorry.
I said damsel.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I said it
sorry.
out loud. I said it out
So
loud.
sorry, I didn't
said
hear.
it out
I'm
loud.
sorry.
Well, anyway, so yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
going to be trying to make myself look like this.
Okay,
I think
cool. Yeah.
the damsel for most of this game.
Yeah.
I think you're good because I don't think there's any reason why there's barely. I mean, there's 2 evils on this that
Yeah.
do not want to be killed whatsoever,
No.
or won't even know. Like, someone who doesn't want to be killed because there is no demon, the game is over. Marionette wouldn't offer themselves up because they don't know. So I don't think you're over these. There's no reason as this to offer yourself up. I trust you. You're good.
Yes.
I'm the mayor.
Okay, fun! Merwin.
Yeah, Merwin's great. Merwin is really great, apart from the fact that
You could turn into an evil mare.
I could turn evil,
Yeah.
so I won't be telling people that. But I
Yeah.
might just sort of try and play damsel to most people because I
Yeah.
want to reveal this at the end of the game.
Cool.
But I just need to tell somebody so that I can be like, there is someone who knows.
Nice.
I am the amnesiac.
Oh, fun.
And last night I learned a 3.
3.
There was 3 nominations
Yes.
by 3 people who I think were good against 3 people who I think were good. So
Oh,
I
that would be
think
powerful.
That's what your thing
I
is.
think that's what my role is.
You didn't wake night 1.
No.
Oh, it must be to do with.
And there's nothing to do with protection
Did you-
because I asked that.
What did you ask on day 1?
I asked if there's anything to do with protection. It's not that. I have not spoken to them yet. Today, I will.
3.
But 3, because there was specifically 3 nominations.
So we have one.
Are you the sailor?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm annoyed that didn't go through.
Yeah, you mentioned science, and that can only be in a script. Or you're the damsel thing. It's fine. I've been telling people that I'm the damsel.
Yeah.
I told Dom.
The thing is, there must be another outsider, right? So
Yeah.
there could be a puzzle drunk.
Yeah, I thought it might be a puzzle master. In which case, we'll figure it out outside. But yeah, and you're the ogre.
Yes.
And I
I'm the ogre.
trust you're good.
Yeah, and feel free to kill me at any time.
Well, that's. I mean, until I wanted to.
Yeah. It was
I nominated you.
very good logic.
Yeah.
Feel free to do that
'Cause
again today.
If you were evil, you're evil. But then
Yeah.
your defense makes you feel good, and the fact that you were put up, you were willing to put yourself up, makes you feel good. I think this is. You guys don't need to trust me, obviously.
No, but I get a
trust you.
good feeling.
Amnesiac
Yeah.
is solid.
It's
more than I've been given by anyone else.
There you go.
Besides the ogre, Team Cat.
Info.
Yeah.
She got a 1, and she said that means that the demons sat next to each other. I thought it meant that it was a space.
So
Or is
Cosmic, you start knowing how many steps from the demon. So if it's me,
Yeah.
I would expect it to be say you're the demon and you're the minion. I would expect it to be 1.
Yeah. It's the gaps between people.
And if I were the minion, it would be 1, 2.
So it means the demon and the minion are sat next to each other. Okay.
Because if it were a demon, if there were no demon, she would get a big fat 0.
Yeah.
Now, we can't forget Puzzle Drunk. We can't forget Sailor. So there's an entirely. I think I have actually heard of a puzzle master.
Have you?
Someone has, I think, within a 3 for 3 suggested puzzle master,
Okay.
which does throw everything
Yeah, if that is the case.
out there completely.
I know that there are definitely drunk player or players in the game.
Definitely drunks.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Do you know what? I'll tell you that I've not been able to use my power yet.
Right.
I was a good person. I've not been able to use my power yet.
Right.
And what? I was furious.
Right. I'm suspicious of Ken at the moment.
Yeah, I've heard suspicious things.
Yeah.
Potential, which would make a Sullivan now also.
Yes. Sus. Super sus.
Yeah. How do you feel about executing Sullivan?
Like, I think we should have gone for Sully or Blair last night.
Do you want to tell me anything about who you are?
No. I will let you know. I will let you know that I found something out.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
That's fine.
It may or may not be even related to my role, but I found something out.
Mm.
And I'm going to keep it to my little 2.
Fair enough.
They'll call a break at a point, so then you can go to the bathroom.
Probably not, but that's okay.
You're going to be alright?
I think so.
Okay.
Hey there, guys. How we doing?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, we just want to die, don't we?
I really want to die.
I want to die too.
Please.
'Cause
I thought I was very convincing up there.
I don't even know whether to trust myself.
Yeah, did Ken tell you?
Well, Ken told me I was on the good team, but it's whether it's part of a big grand Ken plan is always the question.
Big grand Ken plan.
But I mean, I can only
Yeah.
just trust that for the moment. But
Yeah.
I'm happy to die in the meantime because
I'm happy as well.
I'm just going to be Team Ken.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's all I've got.
That's fair.
Are you on level?
Are you really? I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't understand why we had two people who were like, yeah, it's sensible to kill me. And then Ken went, for science. And I was like,
I think Ken's evil.
Yeah.
And I think Sullivan's trying to without knowing it.
So, Mara.
Yeah.
Something has happened. You've woken in the night and learned a 3.
No. Yes.
Yes.
I don't think it's a coincidence that there was 3 nominations yesterday, and you gave me a 3. So I meant to go for broke instead of being like thing. Is my ability each night I learn how many of the people nominated the previous day were good.
You are tepid. You're on the right track. You're on the right track, Mara.
I should have just asked directly about nominations. Okay, cool.
2 of you people are still alive. Well, there's a solution for that. Nominations are open.
I accuse Sullivan.
I'm afraid you're a bit dead.
No!
Okay, ow and ow.
Don't do it again.
Ow and ow, Tegan.
I nominate Sullivan and also Tegan to prosecute on my behalf.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ghost lawyer. Ghost lawyer Tegan.
Sullivan, you know what to do.
Yes.
She just wants to stand behind the back.
Tegan, please state your case.
I've watched an awful lot of Ally McBeal as a child.
Good start.
And I've always dreamt of being a lawyer. I think, my opinion, we should kill Sullivan. 1, because he's an ogre and I'm against them. 2, because there's a possibility that he has perhaps allied himself to someone who might not be on the good guy side. So if we eliminate Sullivan, who is an ogre, then we eliminate 1 bad guy. Also, who knows, maybe this is somehow making the person who decided to kill me on night 1 just feel a little bit bad about themselves.
Sullivan, your defense.
I agree. Kill me. That's absolutely fine. We probably should have done it yesterday, but we were a little bit silly and we didn't. But I get it. I'm a cute guy, and you want to keep me around. But it's now do kill me is fine. I'm Team Ken all the way. That's all I care about.
Thanks, guys. Have a seat.
Affable ogre he is.
We probably shouldn't kill outside, even though like you might think I'm evil with him, but like we probably shouldn't kill like someone who's claiming to be an outsider because it can be confirmed at some point.
But do we have anyone else at this point that we want to
We
kill?
could find someone who might be the demon.
We can kill Ken.
Oh, you tried. I'd rather not test it today.
Well, Ken's not the one on trial, at least not yet. So we will vote on Sullivan. There are 9 of you alive. That means 5 votes required. Don't forget, Tegan, if you use it, you lose it. Votes for Sullivan, beginning with Dan in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is enough.
That's so many votes.
It's a lot of hands.
Hey guys, it's not a Legion game, is it?
No.
You tell me if you were a Legion.
No, Dom, it's not a Legion game.
No,
it's
not a Legion game.
It's definitely not a Legion game.
It's not a Legion game.
Just calm down.
Everything's not a Legion.
Nothing Legion-y about
It is.
this.
It's not a Legion.
I'd like to gossip.
You do. Legion.
That Tegan was not killed by one of the players.
Oh.
I'd like to gossip that it's a Legion game.
I'd like to gossip that it isn't a Legion game. Don't worry, though.
I'd like to gossip that 2 of the 5 people on that side are evil.
Oh.
I'd like to gossip that we have at least 1 drunk in play.
We're not going to get more than 6, but let it be known that I would like to have nominated Ken today.
Same.
Why don't you just do it?
I'll nominate Ken.
Okay.
Let's tie it up, guys.
Let's do it. Let's tie it up again. Let's bring this game home, everyone. Let's fuck this up so badly that YouTube breaks.
Okay, Mara, you have accused Ken. Tell us why.
Okay, Ken was happy to die yesterday, isn't happy to die today. That strikes me as someone who thinks they were protected by the Devil's Advocate yesterday and thinks they are not protected by the Devil's Advocate today.
Ken, your response to that?
No, I'm happy to die to test it, but we should be trying to kill evil players at this point, especially the demon. I know I'm not the demon. You can test it. I've hard claimed to a few people. I'm the sailor. That's why I wanted to die yesterday, to test it, in case the person that I drunked was drunk. I'm not going to say who that is yet, but yeah, I'm happy to lift it. But also, we should kill the demon, really. I'm not the demon.
Thanks, guys. Have a seat.
Sounds like something
That devil's advocate argument is probably the best argument I've heard in any game of Clocktower I've ever played.
But would he be the devil's advocate again?
Well, no, as in like he knows he's protected from devil advocacy.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
But he could also be the sailor who just thinks that it's not gonna.
Yeah, we're getting
it's
that.
like
That's
it
true.
could be a character that he thinks is powerful, so he's picked them, and they're probably not drunk.
I'm usually
So
happy to
probably
test on
sailor
day
is drunk.
one, but after that, it gets a bit hairier.
Okay, well,
But-
let's see what the rest of the group thinks. We have 6 votes on Sullivan.
I think
7 if you wish to execute Ken instead.
I will-
Votes for Ken, beginning with Mara in 3.
I will put it on 7
2,
if it gets around to me.
1. 1.
I feel like Ken would have played this better, to be honest. So he reads like the sailor to me.
It's not enough.
I think it's much of a muchness here because we're either killing, like, if we think Ken could be evil, we're
10
just
seconds,
killing.
guys.
We're killing
That's fine, yeah.
Sullivan
Yeah.
anyway, who's on the
Yeah.
same team. So it doesn't.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's true.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sullivan is executed and does not die.
Didn't expect that.
Look at me!
Good night, Ravenswood Club.
Oh my god! What just happened?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Why can't we kill anyone?
Not again.
Incredible.
So, Sullivan has been protected by the Devil's Advocate pick. Is there a way out of this for Ken?
Probably not, but to be honest with you, being obviously evil is not a terrible thing to be in this game. You waste people's time, they're going to listen to what you say because they think that you've got some sort of agenda, which you have, and you can kind of use that to your advantage. I think crucially as well, it's going to be obvious at this point that Sullivan is the ogre that picked evil Ken. First of all, we wake up Ken, and he once again chooses to protect himself from execution tomorrow. Pretty good choice, I think. He's definitely going to be under a lot of suspicion after yesterday. Next up, we wake Dom. He obviously is aware that the drunk clockmaker's incorrect information is of great value to him right now, so he chooses to kill the puzzle master before they have a chance to guess who was drunk. Next up, we wake Dan. Dan's former neighbour Ellen is now dead, so his new neighbours are Blair, the drunk clockmaker, so his number doesn't change even though his neighbours have. And finally, we wake up Mara. 2 evil players voted, so Mara sees a 2.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You assemble in the town square to find stabbed 23 times with Roman shears. I guess they lost this game of rock, paper, Caesar. Ellen.
Oh, no. Crushing.
Not our guest.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
that's
say
out of
That's
order.
bloody rude, that is.
That's just mean.
Good luck.
It's like rubbing it in our face.
Ellen, no!
Ellen, can we chat?
Ellen,
welcome.
Ellen, can we chat?
What happened? What happened, Ellen? Tell us about yourself.
What's your star sign?
Where'd you come from?
What are you into?
I just carry on.
Okay.
Just
Well,
mechanics.
you know what? I'm going to announce because
Oh.
I'm dead anyway. I was the puzzle master.
Oh,
That's good.
My fellow outsider.
No, it's not.
Very nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you look
So one
suspiciously at me, Ellen? Is it because there's a chance I could be evil?
Yes. Would you like to go chat in the washer-room?
Let's go to the washer room.
Yes.
See you later, losers. So, we're both outsiders.
Yes.
Having a lovely time.
We just came to visit.
Yeah.
And then you got, like...
Keep on trying to kill me.
Yeah.
And I keep on like going, guys, you can kill me, it's fine.
Yeah.
And now you've been murdered.
Yeah.
Did you manage to guess who the...
No, well, the thing is, I think I guess during like I have to do like this person. I have to sort of like say it during the day rather than during the evening.
Right.
And I think I have to go off with Ben and ask for like, am I?
I see.
So, but yeah, so I've not used it, but in the end, like it's not the end of the world because I could have got wrong info.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and I don't have to play evil and pretend to be nice.
Yes.
So, do you know what Ken is? Because I am highly suspicious of Ken.
All Ken has told me is that he's good and he's the sailor. But he could be
Okay.
lying to me. This is the thing with Ken, right?
Because he can lie to you.
He could
but
lie
the
to
thing
me.
is, I don't understand. I think the first night,
Mhm.
the two good choices with you and Blair.
Yeah.
Blair was just like, I'll fall on my sword.
Mhm.
And you were like, me. So I don't, like, assuming you are definitely the ogre,
Yep.
like, I think that was a really weird move for him to say, it's me.
It was very odd. It was very odd. And then for the next day to be like less up for it was a
Yeah,
bit strange.
yeah.
As soon as I get it somewhat, but like it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I can do is just go with what he's told me. But I know Ken,
Yeah.
and Ken would absolutely lie to me.
Yeah.
He would
'Cause, like,
absolutely tell me a pack of lies.
He might have been like, oh, I'm going to check, knowing that he was probably protected by Devil's Advocate. Maybe
Yeah.
he is the demon.
Yeah.
The Devil's Advocate knows who he is, has protected him.
Mhm.
That's the first. Oh, I
And
don't
then like, why didn't I die? Presumably,
Yeah.
the only way is that I'm the devil's. I've been devil's advocated,
Yeah.
right? So why did they do it to me? Unless it was to frame me potentially as evil. But I don't even know because all I've been told is that I'm good.
I brought you here,
Yes.
Ken and Tilly, who's
Yes.
come along as well,
Yes.
to say to Ken specifically, who's the sailor,
And Tilly, who's also here.
and Tilly, who's also here, don't pick me.
Okay.
Don't pick me. Don't
Okay.
pick me. Thank you.
That's right. That's fine because I picked Ellen
Right.
night one, and then when Sully came to me twice more, I think. Yeah.
Ellen again.
No.
You
no,
picked
no,
Sully.
it's Ellen and Sully and Sully.
Wait, who
Right,
are
so
they?
you
Why?
I'm the sailor, so I'm just drunking. a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're drunking someone in. You might as well drunk Sully, I guess.
Yeah,
'cause- Until we can work out.
Figured. Yeah. But I
I'd
shouldn't
rather
pick
you
you.
didn't pick me.
Okay.
So you were drunk. If you picked Sully, then Sully was. Sorry, if you picked Sully, then you were drunk yesterday, and Sully was protected because Sully did not die.
No, Sully was protected by this.
Do you think?
Well, it has to be. I don't protect anyone.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It
So you
has to be
can't
this.
die. That's it. That's true.
It has to be this.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go with trusting that you're
Yeah,
good at
cool.
this point,
Let's
and
do
I'll tell
it.
you why. Because I am the empath,
Yes, cool.
and
All right.
on night one I received a 0, indicating that my neighbours Sullivan and Ellen were good. On night 2, after Sullivan had joined Ken as the ogre, Ken's team.
Right. Does that not happen the first night? No, it happens first night, doesn't it? On your first night, choose a player. So I think you would have done that very first
Interesting.
night.
But what were you?
I don't can't decide whether or not to divulge yet, but if I'll say that my
you have
death.
information?
I'll say that my death made me think we're dealing with an
okay.
Oho. But if,
Oh no.
if Ellen was a puzzle master,
A puzzle master, but if she was getting close to what the question was, or if the Oho missed. Oracle?
yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just thinking of what powerful rolls.
Yeah.
Those are the two most powerful rolls, probably.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
Oh, who've you successfully gambled?
Oh, I gambled Sullivan.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I've gambled. Who else did I gamble?
Last night.
Who did I do last night? I did.
Oh my god.
I did Ken as the sailor.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And you survived both times, which
Yeah.
makes me think you're probably good. I also think they're both good. I nominated Ken because I do think Ken is good. That's why I nominated him yesterday.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
In terms of order, the ogre is a first night choice, right? So that's before when we've woken up or anything like that.
No.
Oh.
In fact, at current, the ogre acts on this script last on night 1.
Oh, okay. So I would find my information before
You
the ogre.
woke up before the ogre made a choice. Therefore, the ogre, if they exist, must have been good at that point.
That's so interesting because I've played this empath role so many times at this stage, and I'm used to it just being the last one. So the ogre goes last.
The ogre goes last on night 1, yeah.
Well, that's curious. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All by myself. don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
So, Mara, presumably another guess?
Okay. So on night 2, after there was 3 nominations, I was woken and you showed me 3. On night 3, after 2 nominations, I was woken and you showed me 2. I don't think my ability is just to learn how many people nominated.
That would be a very bad ability. And I think I'm at best, at least a competent storyteller.
But I still feel like I have to ask. I'm not narrowing this down, but I won't get it out of my head unless I ask specifically outright. Does my ability have anything to do with nominations at all?
You are tepid again. So what you've learned here, right, is you mentioned nominations yesterday.
Yeah.
You mentioned nominations today.
It's not that.
So you can infer from that.
Okay. It's just a weird coincidence.
Yeah,
that
but
I
I'm
need
not
to
telling.
get past.
But crucially, I'm not telling you you're cold. I'm telling you you're tepid. So you can learn something from that. Why would I choose to say that?
Instead of cold. Interesting. Why would you?
Poor demon. All they want to do is kill everyone. Nominations are open.
Poor demon. What you gonna do? Oh, that was lovely.
What do you want, Ben?
But I would like to nominate you, Sullivan.
Fair enough. Can you have the same ghost lawyer situation? Ghost lawyer 2?
I haven't really communicated to my ghost lawyer my reasons for wanting to nominate you, but I would like the ghost lawyer can come with.
How about we do something crazy and you go and give your own accusation?
Yeah,
Everybody join in, as far as I'm concerned.
Also, you're violating my IP.
You can get up there too if you want to.
He wants royalty.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, go for it.
Great.
Yeah, more the merrier.
Yeah.
I've got a lot to say.
It's just, I'm thinking if we add it's a second season of Ghost Lawyer, so they add a second character for you to clash with.
We'll talk about it in court.
That's what he'd say. That's his catchphrase.
Yeah.
Good workshopping, Dom. Glad you're on board.
Okay. Tell us why you have nominated Sullivan.
Well, first of all, I just wanted to get involved because everyone else has.
Yeah.
Second of all, I'm going to let you all know a little bit about myself.
Yeah.
Oh, this ghost lawyer is really good.
I am this town's empath.
Yeah.
And on night 1, I received a 0.
Yeah.
On night 2, you'll remember, after the ogre had chosen his team member, Ken, I received a 1.
Yeah.
And on night 3, the night just passed, with both of my neighbors still in existence, I thought I received another 1. Then it turned out Ellen had died in the night, and so I had some questions. I had to find out 2 things. First of all, order. The order of who wakes up when and how things activate. I would have found out after Ellen died, so that confirms that Blair good, Sullivan bad in my theory of the case. Second of all, the ogre chooses alliance after I find out on the first night, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I find out my neighbors, I get a 0, I go back to sleep, then the ogre chooses Ken, becomes baddie. So this would seem to incriminate Sullivan and Ken, and I would also argue, looking at the script, the only reason Sullivan survived the execution last night is devil's advocacy, so maybe Ken's a devil's advocate. Any more to add?
Yeah. Furthermore, I agree.
Thank you.
I rest my case.
Well, Sullivan, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, it's tough coming up against Ghost Lawyer like that. But no, yeah, well, all I know is that I've been told I'm good, but I'm absolutely happy to die, as I have been for both of the days. I was happy on the first day, we tied it up. Happy on the second day, I managed to live. Please kill me. All I've been told is that I'm good, but I'm happy to die.
Just to add, sorry, The only reason I picked Sullivan rather than Ken is because Devil's Advocacy Hop, you wouldn't be selected 2 times in a row. That's the only reason. I also just wanted to put it all out there and then run away.
Thanks, Ghost Lawyer.
Okay, have a seat, guys.
Nice.
Wow.
Interesting.
What a performance.
What a strong.
Thank you. I
When
assume
your
you
next
met me.
door neighbours.
Yes.
Okay, that was a pretty concise set of statements. I think we're going to run the vote straight away. There are 8 of you alive. That means 4 votes required if you wish to execute Sullivan. Once again, dead players, don't forget, you use it, it's gone. Votes for Sully, starting with Dan in 3, 2, 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is enough?
Yes, tie it up, guys.
I know
it's a good player who may have gone to the bad team rather than a bad player.
I guess,
but-
like my only counter to, I think that's fine because Sully probably also, if he was DA protected yesterday and he's on the evil team, it can't be DA protected today. The issue is that if he's evil, Ken's evil, and Ken has a power.
I would just. My only worry with that is that Ken's put the power on Ken again. Maybe it's this devil's advocacy situation, but also I want to acknowledge that I might be puzzle drunk, I might be sailor drunk, but I haven't heard of that other than Ken, and the consistency of not just the information I got, but also when the information came in the game feels a little bit too precise for the storytellers to be messing with me. But maybe
I would say that the storyteller can and will set up a world for that. I think you're puzzle drunk because I know I'm good, but there could be other ways.
That's the thing. I do trust Ken, and so I think most likely you are puzzle drunk. But I'm.
I'm just going to throw the ball over to Mara, then Blair, because they've been waiting to speak for a little while.
Can I just ask, if you don't have somebody solidly who is evil, can I ask people to not nominate anymore? Because we keep tripping over ourselves and not killing people.
Yeah.
And I would really like to just finally kill Sullivan. Thank you.
I'm on board.
Blair?
Isn't it better to... I feel like it might be better to go for Ken, though, because if we get enough votes to make it go through, then we'll know if he was protected today, and then we can go for him tomorrow.
my other argument.
The problem there is I am the sailor, so you're just gonna you'll possibly pop my sailor ability, and you'll just keep going for me.
Believe that.
That's fine.
I don't either, but I will say if we kill Sullivan, again, it's finally putting that nail in the coffin. But also,
But we know he's not.
if I stay
We
alive,
know.
I'm going to bring the day to a close in 5.
Either way, we know he's not the demon.
That's fine.
Your world is he's not the demon.
No, but if I stay alive, I'll get more info.
1. Sullivan is executed and perishes. Good night.
Thank you.
I died this time.
Good night, Hey, we got him. We can go home, lads.
For what seems like the 1000th time in the last 2 games, we awake Ken, our constant devil's advocate. He chooses to protect Mara. I think Ken's probably figured out that the false clockmaker information will make Mara look like the real demon because she is 1 step away from Ken, who most people think is a minion. Smart move. Next up we wake Dom, our Oho. And for the first time this game, he selects a character that is not in play. He chooses the Gossip, which means we get to decide who dies tonight.
So who should we pick and why?
Well, crucially at this point, as is always the case, you've got to think about balance. Generally speaking, a demon should kill a good player, and it would be incredibly harsh for us to kill an evil one. But Dom has, presumably, incorrectly guessed who is in play. So we'll kill someone a little less useful to Dom than killing a Gossip. We've selected to kill Blair, our drunk clockmaker. It's the death of a good player, which is always useful for the evil team, but it does mean that Dan, the living empath, now sits between 2 evil players, Ken and Tilly, meaning he'll get a 2. And lastly, to complete our night of 2s, we awake Mara. She learns that 2 evil players voted today, and that concludes the night phase.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You assemble in the town square to find killed off stage. This exit was pursued by a Blair.
I mean, weird choice, but sure, I'll take it.
Good luck.
Did anyone gossip yesterday? Did we have gossips? I did. That was yesterday.
No one gossiped.
That was 2 days ago. Okay, so we do have a demon killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a weird kill.
I wonder
Really
whether.
weird.
Do you think it's Little Monster?
Could be Little Monster.
Could be little monster. Could also just be that you probably are a confirmed-ish good player.
Yeah, but they know that my
But then-
power is used.
Yeah, but there's things like the monk and stuff on the script, so it's just to make sure a kill goes through, right? Like,
Also, it now means that Dan's neighbours are confusing.
No, I know who my neighbours are.
Yes,
Yeah, but
why is Dan not dead?
Yeah, what?
He outed.
well, that's why.
well, that
He
makes
could
that
be
says
protected.
So
Yeah,
there's two
that
things.
makes-
There's two things. I don't see why I would. If I was protected, there wouldn't have been a death. So I don't think I could be protected.
No, but they could be afraid that you're protected and so not go for you.
Yeah, fair. I also don't want to pretend I couldn't be puzzle drunk.
You are. Or evil.
Or huh?
Or evil.
Huh? What are you gonna say?
Who said
I'm
that?
confused by the fact that that's the rules of the game.
I also could be. I mean, is there a world where I'm the marionette?
Both your neighbours are dead, so no.
No. Oh,
Both your neighbours are dead.
And we're both outsiders.
Blair, do you want to go talk in the laundrette?
Yeah.
Great.
This is a wild game.
Hello, fellow ghost.
Hello, fellow
How you
ghost.
doing?
No, I'm good. How are boo?
I'm good. How are you?
Boo.
I had used the same joke. That's boring.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay. I was the clockmaker.
You were the
so I wasn't
clockmaker.
lying about that.
Right.
So yeah, we've lost no information in me dying. I think these are weird kills.
Yeah. Okay, so I was the Oracle. So because I died first, I thought we were dealing with an hole.
Yeah.
Because that would make sense that they would kill off the powerful characters, and I thought maybe the second guess they were trying to kill someone powerful that wasn't in play. Because Puzzle Master, weird choice. But then if you were the Clockmaker again, either they've tried to guess another powerful character that isn't in play, and they're just having really crappy luck, or it's a different
I
demon.
think it's Ken and Mara.
Really?
I get really bad vibes from them.
Nothing to do with nominations.
What votes? Have you asked one?
Right about what's back, I guess votes. I think it might be how many evil people voted.
Shit. How many? Who voted on the?
5 people voted yesterday.
How many? Oh.
You didn't vote.
I didn't vote.
No, Sullivan voted. Dan voted. Dom voted.
Laurie voted.
Laurie voted and Blair voted. I think.
Oh, that's strong. Fair enough.
Too. So I'm going to ask that question.
Dom and Laurie. Oh wait, Dom and Laurie.
I'll have to double check if Laurie voted it, but I think he did. So we've either got Low Monster and a Marionette, or we've got a DA and a Baron and an Oho, or a Vigor. It's not a Vigor. Not a Vigor. Unless Sullivan is lying, but I've got reason to believe he's not. Or Ellen is lying, but I've got no reason to think that she is. So I don't think it's a
Yeah, it
Vigor.
seems quite. So it's an Oho.
Seems like Oho or Low Monster.
And they.
And if it's Low Monster, one of them is a Marionette.
Oh God.
Are you the Devil's Advocate again? Because you can tell me if you are. I won't trust. I won't judge you.
I'm not the devil's advocate, but.
Okay. But you do know of one.
Huh? What?
We have heard of one.
No, I've not heard of one. No.
There is one in play.
I mean, there is one in play. I don't know where it would be.
I think we might be the monster.
Yeah, there's another reason.
Go ahead.
Bounce.
How does that mean?
Mayor bounce.
How does that work?
Well, because if the mayor is picked by the demon, the storytellers can choose to just foist the kill onto somebody else.
Right.
Blair's a great mayor bounce. So if you have a mayor, then you get a mayor bounce.
So that's not implicating that I'm a mayor.
No, it's just saying that someone else would have been, someone who is the mayor was picked last night, and then the storytellers just moved the kill from the mayor onto Blair.
I've never seen that play before.
Happens a
I've never
lot.
seen that
Like,
work.
yeah,
I guess
it's
because
like-
the mayor is always executed in daytime when I play.
Yeah, but it's like, it's quite common in trouble brewing scripts.
Yeah.
Like, the mayor is, so that could be another reason.
Have you claimed to anybody who you are?
I've claimed Farmer to a couple of
Okay.
people.
Okay.
I don't know whether or not. Well, I mean, I feel like I can tell you. I got 2.
A 2, and so
Which
your
was
neighbours
Ken
now.
and Tilly. And that's what's making me think there might be a little monster thing, passing it back and forth, and that's why Ken was okay to die one night and not the other.
Yes.
But also, Tilly is saying, all Tilly has said is that she's an important role.
Yep.
And that's kind of it. There was not even an inference that it's good.
So me and your dad have got something that we need to talk to you about, okay, Simon?
Turns out you're gay.
No
way. Oh no, sorry, no, that's me. But you do take after your dad a little bit. Because you're evil. What?
Yeah, big evil boy.
You're an evil team, my friend.
An evil team. So could you stop fucking it up for us, please, if you wouldn't mind? If you wouldn't mind terribly. Yeah.
Okay, great. No, lovely.
Yeah,
I knew I was
it
evil, but
is,
it's
yeah.
okay. No. My feeling is very much that if I draw as much hate to me and Ken as possible,
Yeah,
it's been
yeah,
working
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And then last night I panicked because I was like,
Right.
oh, because I'm the oh, okay, great, which is really great for killing people. But then I realised if he gets in the last 3, I need to know who the good players are in order to kill them. I don't know who Laurie is. And I thought Blair was a clockmaker.
Yeah, Laurie
And
won't
last
tell me
night-
who he is.
Last night I picked the gossip because I thought it was Laurie, and then Blair died. Is Blair the gossip?
No, she was the clockmaker.
So there isn't a gossip. So it bounced. Yeah,
Mm.
it bounced. What the fuck is Laurie? I need to know what the fuck Laurie is.
What is he?
It's not nominations, which makes me think it's votes. So I'm going to ask, do I learn how many evil players voted the previous day?
Bingo! Yes! Each night, you learn how many evil players voted today.
I do not remember who voted on day 1 and 2, but I do remember who voted yesterday, and I can remember going forward.
Always evil.
What are you
Not
like?
always, but today, right now.
You are.
Yes.
I'm good.
You haven't died.
I just say, look, I tried to die day 1.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, I'm here. Here I am. What about you?
Every day to test it. Every day I want to live.
Oh,
so it's useful.
There's not.
Have you been trying to? Have you been keeping it in? Who have you been guessing? Have you cleared anyone?
Yeah, I cleared. Did Blair?
Yeah, great.
The world around me being
Really
evil,
sucked to
I
forget.
know I'm unlikely to be a demon unless you think.
Do you know what? I'll tell you something. Give me that.
Do you use
Do that.
Do you use the mitt?
Yeah.
It's that.
I do.
Test me.
We need to kill you today.
No, we don't.
Oh my god, Mara.
6 of you remain in town. Living at least. That means 3 votes required today. Nominations are open.
I nominate Dom.
Oh.
Okay, Ken, Dom, please take the stands.
Ken's impassioned.
Very impassioned.
You love to see it.
On the stand again.
Okay, Ken, tell us why you've nominated Dom.
Heard some powerful info that incriminates Dom around the board. I'm not going to say it's not my info. It is amnesiac info, which creates an evil ping on Dom. There's a Clockmaker 1 that we've just ignored. There's a bunch of people in a row. Dom could be the demon sat between Minnie and either side. Don't know. Want to test it?
Dom.
Thank you. I mean, no. No, you're evil. You're a minion.
No?
Or a demon. I think there's a lot of sus on you, Ken. And I don't know what this desperate bid is. I certainly don't think... I know Mara isn't evil. I don't know about Laurie, but I don't think he is. He's not giving me evil vibes. So if I'm the demon and Blair's information is correct, which I don't see why it wouldn't be, I know there's a couple of things. I don't think your story holds water.
Thank you very much, gents. Have a seat.
There we go. I wish I wasn't holding water. God.
Just let him go.
250,000 people, did you see that?
Welcome to Ravenswood Guff.
Donate to my Ko-Fi so I can get some more suppositories, please.
Oh my god.
Please cut that.
No, leave it in. Put it at the front of the episode as a tease.
We're never going to go mainstream with chat like this.
Okay, guys. 3 votes required if you wish to put Dom on the block. Remember, once again, deadies, if you use it, it don't exist no more. Beginning with Laurie in 3, 2, 1.
You can do this if you want. How many votes?
3.
Oh no.
One is not enough.
What's that?
In
Okay.
that case,
Can someone please nominate Ken? Because if we are believing Dan, that
I'll
Sullivan,
nominate.
thank you.
Tilly nominates Ken.
Okay, Tilly, do you want to tag team it up there with Blair?
Sure.
I mean,
All right.
you can do it on your own if you got.
I got this.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got this.
Ken?
You got
wrong
this. Oh my
I got this.
I got what's into a tree.
I got this.
It gets the Ken question off of our mind.
Yes.
And I know I'm Team Ken. Nobody else seems to be.
Classic Ken question. Right, Tilly, please tell us why you've nominated Ken.
Too many questions hang over Mr. Cheng's head. Is he good? Is he evil? Is he just fucking with us for fun? Let's kill him. It's time. Thank you.
Ken, is it time to kill Ken?
Nah, it's not time yet. I'm sailing. Try to sail around the world. Got to visit so many more countries. You can kill me if you want. I'm unlikely to be the demon, but go ahead.
Okay, thanks guys. Have a seat.
I liked it up here. I should do this more often.
It's fun.
I just want to
I
sail.
like it.
Am I going the wrong way again, or is this right? Okay.
Got good news for you, Tilly. There's one in every church.
We'll see you at church on Sunday then, Ben. Unexpected.
Jesus.
Okay, guys. We still don't have a 3. So
I think
3
we
is
should
the
go.
minimum required if you wish to put Ken on the block.
Just put minimum on
Votes for Ken, beginning with Mara in 3, 2, 1.
Those three.
Yeah, but
1, 2.
evil players.
Yep.
3 is enough.
Okay. Yep. It's beatable, but it's there.
3 votes for Ken. Ken about to die with 3. Any other nominations?
I would like to nominate Tilly.
Yes. Okay, Dan, Tilly.
I'm gagged.
What's Dan?
Oh my god, I'm
Get
gagged.
ready.
To be good.
Wait, I go this side, right?
Yes, you
Okay,
do,
great.
yes.
I've never done this before.
That's the baddie side.
All right, Dan, tell us why you've nominated Tilly.
So, last night my empath read was a 2, which would indicate my neighbours are Ken and Tilly. Again, fully willing to accept possibility of drunkenness, which would suggest things aren't going right, but I would argue that perhaps the puzzle drunker in question might well have been Blair, who's won in the game I think we have doesn't maybe work. I'm happy for other people to explore that because I think we are in a Lil Monster situation. And I think these two have been passing said Lil Monster between them each time, and that's why some nights Ken is happy to die and others Ken would rather not die. And in this scenario, I think Tilly's holding the monster, and that's why Ken was happy to die and Tilly was the one doing the nominating.
Love it.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I agree with
Tilly, your response to that?
Oh, Dan, you do have a furtive imagination, don't you?
I've been told.
Your schemes, your ideas. I am good, but I am happy to die. That's your information's wrong. Yeah, I nominated Ken because Blair asked me to, and I hadn't done much, so I thought I'll get up there.
What, if I may,
Yes.
would you say about your role that goes beyond what you've said so far, which is just important, but that's it?
I would say that if I stay around to the end, it could be good. But if I die, then it rarely works out, is what I'll say for my role.
Okay.
So I'm happy to go.
All right, thank you guys. Have a seat.
This was fun. We should do it again sometime.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah.
Okay. I might use my ghost for it. Should I use it?
The awkward walk back.
if you think that's the demon.
Okay, gang, we've got 3 on Ken. If you would like to execute Tilly instead, that means you must muster 4.
I think this is it.
This is it.
Votes for Tilly, beginning
You
with
think
Tegan.
I'm the demon? Are you crazy?
3, 2,
I'm not going to use my
Based on what?
1.
Have you been
Ghost vote.
talking behind my
2,
back?
4. We need 4.
3, 4.
This is so weird. I'm sorry. This is
enough
so
with
weird.
Tegan's 1 vote.
This is weird.
It's come from my
This
empath
is
too.
really weird.
It's come from my empath
Yeah,
too, which
I
everything-
think your empath is.
It might be wrong. There's
It's
possibility.
bogus, my friend.
Well, we used 2 ghost votes to do that, so I think.
Did we?
Yeah.
Who else was against?
Mara and Tegan.
No, did you not?
I didn't
Oh,
know.
so we used one.
We used one.
We used one. Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't use one.
I'm an agent of chaos. Who can predict what I'm going to do?
Any more for any more?
I thought we were going to find 3.
5.
It's a fix.
4.
Been stitched up.
3. 2.
Wait, am I dying?
1. Tilly is executed and dies.
Oh.
Good night, Ravenswood Bluff.
Oh, no! Wait, what?
Possibly our final night of the game, possibly not. Either way, we wake up Ken, and he chooses to protect himself. This is a strategic choice for him, I believe, because he knows that he can't protect the same player 2 nights in a row, and he probably suspects that tomorrow night will be the final night of the game, where he will have to protect Dom. We now wake up Dom. Somewhat unsurprisingly, he chooses to kill the empath. Finally, we awake Mara, and she learns that 3 evil players voted today. It's worth noting that while it's very possible that Dom will be invincible 2 days from now, the good team still has a chance to win because Laurie is the mayor.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You assemble in the town square to find bones ground to powder and served in a pie, ashes to ashes, crust to crust. Dan.
Thanks for making it baking themed.
You're welcome.
That was very nice.
Good luck.
It's four of us in a row.
Can I triple
His
check?
entire bench is dead.
Yeah. Can I triple check something?
Yeah.
You all voted yesterday.
I voted.
I voted.
I voted.
I believe I
on
voted.
Tilly?
I think
No,
I
on-
voted.
I voted on the first one.
I voted on the second.
I voted on.
I voted for Ken.
So,
I voted every time.
I might be the only good player left alive with 3 evils.
I don't think so.
Well, my amnesiac ability is each night I learn how many evil players voted.
Ooh.
I don't think Tegan's evil.
No.
I know I'm not evil.
No.
Dan just died.
I mean, look, there's a possibility, just to put it out there, there's a possibility that I was a marionette with no awareness. Is that? No, that
both
can't be
your
possible.
neighbours are dead.
No. So the one thing I was thinking in the night is that we could potentially also have a marionette who
Yeah.
doesn't know they're the marionette in a little monster game, and they've
Please
been
tell me.
handed the demon.
Please tell me.
That's hilarious. So essentially like a leech host-esque thing.
And they could have just been babysitting the little monster the whole game, and they
No,
don't
you
know.
get told.
You get told if you
You
get
get
okay.
told. You get told.
fine.
Oh, okay. So then.
Oh, okay.
You're woken up and shown
There
you
you
are
go.
no monster.
So there could just be a marionette sat around then.
Yeah, they get told and they know they're a demon, but they probably wouldn't know it because it means.
Yes, they
So
wouldn't
tell-
because they would be the
I
man.
think Kelly's evil's dead.
I got the feeling what you.
Fair.
I think you're
Laurie,
evil. We never
Hello.
get there.
Can we go talk?
So
You
that's
think
why
Kelly's
I'm
evil?
Where do you want to go? Should we go to the laundry? Because
yeah.
I've been there before.
Really quick.
I either get
Super speedy.
I know.
or I don't.
You trying to work me out?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you getting?
Well, because if my information's correct,
Yep.
either I don't know if I trust Mara,
Don't trust
so I'm
Mara.
trying to figure out.
Mara's just tried to foist all of the blame onto everyone
Yeah.
else.
So I
So
think
Mara might have also just discovered that Mara might have discovered at some point that she's the marionette because she's been given the little monster. And now she's just come out with the amnesiac info.
why do you think it's Dom?
Also, no one's ever fucking solved an amnesiac in an NRB game.
No.
So there's no way Mara solved it.
Dom voted the day. You voted that day. I got 2. Sullivan voted that day.
Jesus Christ.
I think my information, means that you and Sullivan have to be evil. I think. Which makes me think it is a little monster game because otherwise I don't understand why you would make. Why Blair died. Is it a little monster game? You can tell me. It's fine.
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Are you
it's-
the Baron?
The Baron? No, I'm not the Baron. Why would I? I'm the sailor. I'm the sailor, Mara.
I don't believe you.
I'm the sailor, so you have to explain. Maybe Dan.
I think Dan would have to be an evil who was killed.
Yeah, by the
For a little monster.
or Ohomis.
Or an Ohomis. But I don't
I think good were getting stomped. I think Dan created a lot of misinfo.
So it could be Dan.
And it's Dan, Laurie, and Dom. That's
Laurie and
not-
Dom. Did
Or you, but
Did Dan vote yesterday? No.
he voted. Yeah, he voted on.
He did vote.
on Tilly.
And I got 3.
The big issue is that if I'm not the mayor, the only thing I'm going to be is the marionette, and I don't know that at this exact point in time. So I can't help you with that. But as far as I know, I'm the mayor, and I kind of hope that I'm not drunk because I really want to go for a mayor win.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It'd be really nice. Annoyingly, Dom's the gambler, and I said to him, check me last night, and he didn't do it because he was worried I was evil.
Do you know who you checked?
He didn't check anyone, I don't think. I think he's been playing
Can you
safe
do
and
that?
not checking. Yeah, you can just pick yourself.
No, you have to guess.
You can pick. I mean,
each
he can
night
just
choose a player.
He can
and
just
guess
pick
their
you
character.
as clockmaker, or he can pick himself as the gambler. I think, but
Oh, can you?
you can basically just you can pick someone safe.
All right.
All right.
All right. I've not had a chance to chat to you all game,
No.
so I thought this would be a good opportunity.
Mhm.
Would you like to state your case? Would you like to share any information?
I'm the gambler.
Right. Have you just mainly been picking yourself to be safe, or have you learned anything?
I have picked myself. I've learned a few things. I gambled on Sullivan being the ogre. He is the ogre.
Yeah, I have a feeling. It's definitely, yeah.
Mara's amnesiac.
Right.
Yeah. Who else did I do? Blair was clockmaker. Yeah. What are you? I don't actually know.
So
what
I'm
you
the
are.
puzzle master.
Oh.
So we have one drunk. So I'm trying to work out who has wrong information. Like, if everyone is telling the truth, who is?
Wait a minute. Could I be drunk? No. No, I can't be.
So if you are a gambler, if you're being truthful here, Laurie's more likely to be evil and was sat next to
Laurie asked me to gamble on him last night, and I got the fear. I was gonna do it because he was like, "Oh, he told me." Has he told you what he is?
He was saying he's a farmer.
That's what he told me. Then he said, "Gamble on me being the mayor," and I was like, "Okay." It was just before like the end, and I was like, "Oh no, I could." And I was like,
No,
"Well,
so you
I'll
killed
die."
yourself.
And I was like, "Yes, it might confirm him, but it doesn't really."
So would farmer.
So then I got the fear like if maybe he didn't want me to gamble him as farmer because
he's not.
Because he's not.
Laurie, I feel like
He's probably going to claim farmer.
I feel like it's this or this. Yeah, it might be that.
He's probably going to claim farmer.
Oh, the question is whether we killed today.
Laurie, are you the farmer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only thing you could.
Mara.
Hello.
Mara.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yes.
Mara seems good.
I am
Mara.
I've been good my ability and it's
Mara
not
bingoed
helped.
her ability.
I want to just hear from Mara. I want to just hear
yeah,
from
sorry.
Mara.
Yes, I am good. Hello. I can't see you. Hello. There you go. Yes, I'm very good. But you staring at me is making me laugh, which makes me seem so suspicious.
I just don't get my one.
I think it's these two.
I don't.
I think it's
why
you
not?
two.
I
Which
think,
one? Us two.
You two.
I think Mara's definitely evil, which is why I'm confused.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let me through Mara then, because I haven't even considered Mara as bad.
Mara's very confidently saying things. Which,
Yeah, very confidently say also like amnesiac, because then you wouldn't really have if you're gonna bluff something.
You can make it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's kind of a perfect cover.
Yep.
Also, if we do believe that the information Blair had is true, that they are one person away, so that Blair wasn't drunk that night, and that is correct information, then it would be Ken and Mara.
Yep. Which makes a lot of, I mean, that would make a lot of sense. I can absolutely imagine a world quickly where Ken has been fucking with me this whole time and not told me that I'm fucking evil, and I'll be fucking furious.
Yeah.
Ken, if you're watching this back and you're laughing, I'm going to piss in your chips, mate. I'm going to piss in your fucking chips.
I'll do it too. I like to join that, get swept up.
Yeah, we'll piss everywhere. We're going to piss everywhere.
Piss party.
Execute nobody today and choose from 3 tomorrow. Or try to snipe the demon when there are 4 of you left. What'll it be, folks? Nominations are open.
Do we want to execute today or not?
Well, we can let it ride if we think that as long as we don't have 3 evils remaining, basically.
Okay, the world where there's 3 of us remaining is where the evil team is Sully, Ken, Dom, and Laurie. But you're both pushing 2 different agendas at different times. So I don't think that's possible.
I feel my guts
Feel bad? Feel bad.
Reliable as they are, feel like, go on.
But no, you're confirming you are the same evil team.
Who?
Was that?
No.
Whomst?
No.
No, so okay.
I nominate Laurie.
Okay, Dom and Laurie, please step up to the stand.
All right.
Okay, here
All
we
right.
go. The inevitable. He must be the demon. It's 3/4 of the way through the game. He must be the demon now.
It works every time, Laurie, to be fair.
Yeah, for me to lose, yeah.
Okay, Dom, please tell us why you have nominated Laurie.
Historically, Laurie's always been innocent. But I don't know, this time it's different. This time it might be the demon. We'd be kicking ourselves if it was, wouldn't we? I am on the fence about letting it ride or not. Laurie, I know you suggested you would like to let it ride, or you think about it. But then I was like, we're kind of giving the power to the evil team if we do that. But the other thing was, you asked me you told me what you were, but then you asked me to gamble you as something else, and I was going to do it because I was like, oh, that's useful information. And I was like, is it useful information, or will it just mean I'm dead? Sure. And so it gave me the sus. I really don't mind if we decide not to vote on this and let it ride. I think that's a perfectly valid thing because I'm not 100% on this. That's my opinion.
Thank you, Dom, for your opinion.
You're welcome.
Laurie, your opinion?
The sad truth of the matter is that will probably convince you to kill me. So let's see how we go. No, I asked you to do that. I told you my real role the second time when I asked you to gamble it. When I realized you were the gambler, I told you a fake role previously because I'm trying to get through to the end of the game.
Okay, thanks, guys. Have a seat.
Well, I'm convinced. No, I'm not.
So, I'll remind you, if you execute today and get it wrong, the demon will almost certainly kill at night and evil will win. So get it right today or kill no one today and get it right tomorrow. There are 4 living players. Everybody except for Tegan has a vote. Votes for Laurie, beginning with Tilly. 2 required.
Are we doing this?
In 3,
No.
2,
Okay.
1.
Knowing that, I think we should let it ride.
Okay.
I really think we should let this ride to tomorrow.
You're too late, Ken. 0 is not enough.
I'm going to nominate Ken.
Okay, tell us why.
Okay, I'll go up to Sam. Yeah.
Diddly 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 diddly.
Ken's had a busy day in court, hasn't he?
He's got to get his steps in.
He's been in and out of court the whole time.
Not another one!
Okay, Mara, tell us why you think we should execute Ken.
I'm the amnesiac. My ability is I learn how many evil players have voted. Nobody voted. I would love for somebody to vote. I don't necessarily want to kill Ken. I don't even know if he'd die. I don't know if he's evil. I don't know if I'm the only good player left alive. I don't know.
Ken, you being alive is making Mara sad. How do you feel about that?
Not good, if I'm honest. You can kill me if you want, but don't. Don't do it. I'm good.
Okay, thanks, guys. Return to your seats, please.
Been up there a lot today.
Yeah. At this point, you just got to put the phone
To be
in,
honest,
really.
I thought you were already dead. I thought we'd already killed you. It's been
I don't know how you haven't killed me.
him.
For 3 days in a row, I tried to die, and then you tried to kill me again and again. I'm still here.
Okay, guys, nothing has changed since our last nomination. We're still looking for a minimum of 2. Votes for Ken, beginning with Mara in 3, 2, 1. One is not enough.
All I ask.
I am of the opinion that you are not going to execute someone today, so unless I hear any more nominations, I will end the day in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. No executions today. Good night, Ravenswood Bluff.
Good night.
Night night. Night night, love you.
Okay. What is certainly at this point, the final night of the game, Ken unsurprisingly wakes up and chooses to protect his demon. This means that the good team's only route to victory tomorrow is through Laurie, the mayor. However, Dom now wakes up and chooses to kill the devil's advocate, Ken, which removes Ken's protection and means that now on the final day, the good team have 2 win conditions: execute the demon or execute no one.
So the evil team have to convince the rest of town that either Mara or Laurie is the demon.
Absolutely.
Not just evil, is the demon.
Absolutely. Or I suppose perhaps they don't have to convince them it's the demon, but they have to somehow convince them to execute them. And let's be real, there probably isn't any other routes to making that happen.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You assemble in the town square to find, bitten in the chest and filled with serpentine venom, an aspiration to us all, Ken.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Good luck.
Why would the demon kill
So if we have a little monster,
It is a little monster.
then
Ken's
they're all
evil.
arbitrary. So
Ken's
like,
evil.
surely they would throw in an evil kill.
Mara, are you definitely not a marionette who didn't know the whole time? Because I have a reading that the demon
These
is
are
sat
evil.
next to
These two are evil.
the minion.
That's interesting.
It's low monster because an evil player just died. My information says that Ken is evil.
No, I'm not disputing that.
Oh, did you drink with me?
I drank.
How dare you? How dare you say that? I'm kidding. But also, how dare you?
You are not the demon in my head.
No, if you drank with
Yeah,
me,
you
I
are not,
can't.
you
I
are
can't
not the
be-
demon, yeah. You are not the demon in my head.
I can't be. No, if you drank with me, if you drank with
Yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah.
you'd survive. So that's lies.
Yeah.
I don't
Good.
trust Ken for a second in
Fine.
this because I just think first night we had 2 good options to like safe executions, you could say, and then Ken threw his hat into the ring, which sort of messed it up a little bit. And then we got no kills and no information. So that just from the beginning, I've just been a bit like sus.
Which leads me to think that it's Mara
I think
because
it's-
they're sat
I
next
think
to
it's
each other.
Mara. I think
some-
Mara's the marionette.
My information says that Sullivan, Ken, Dom, and Laurie. But that does mean that I need everybody else to trust me and vote on specifically Laurie.
I've got a really fun thing that we could not do. We could not vote for anyone because I'm the mayor.
I was about to ask that very question.
Yeah, you
Been the
told
mayor
me-
the
and
entire time. I told
you told me
Blair
really
ages
early
ago,
on.
and we were saying there were suboptimal kills. I think there was a mayor bounce on the night that Blair died.
Yeah, we were
That's a double claim.
And also because Tilly was Tilly,
Yeah,
who we
that's
think
why I
is
had such a
evil,
big
was
reaction to
going to
Tilly
say she was the mayor
Yeah.
because I hadn't said I was the mayor.
Dan is literally
Absolutely
gagged.
Tilly said, I'm something that it never works when we've played it before and
Yeah.
it could happen
Yeah. That's
later.
why I had a
Tilly
big
was going to say
reaction.
she was the mayor because
Tilly-
no one has claimed it publicly
Tilly
because
claimed
I
it
kept it
publicly.
under my hat.
Well, I am the mayor, so I don't know. I don't know where this is going.
I think we'll go for the mayor win then.
So, but here's the thing. If we
we could go for the mayor
like, we could have the mayor win, sick and great and fantastic. But if we don't do that, evil win because is Mara evil? Or we
we don't know who it is.
The problem is it could be 2 of them.
So if we don't do an execution and we could potentially get a mayor victory, we're also leaving ourselves open to the evil team just winning because there's a potential kill especially if you're outnumbered.
If there's 2.
Yes.
So
if Laurie's not the mayor, then the going for a mayor win means the evil team wins.
but like, okay, so the other thing is, and I'm aware that there's a possibility I've been very wrong this whole time. Amnesiac is a really good role to bluff as an evil player, because how are we supposed to, know? So the 3 of you are suspicious. I am more inclined to believe Laurie because of conversations that Laurie and I have had, but there you go.
Merwin's so fun.
Yeah, Mayor.
Come on.
Okay, everybody, I think it's time we wrapped this up. There are 3 of you alive, 2 votes required. Nominations are open.
I have to nominate Laurie.
Mara, Laurie, please step up.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
I want to get wound up
Just
in
do a
vote again,
mayor
but I
win.
can't. Because I burned it.
I burned you. I burned you.
Burned my voice.
Ken, did you lie to me?
Not Team Ken.
I did it.
Team Ken member.
Okay, everyone. Mara, please tell us why you have nominated Laurie.
Okay, I have nothing to go on except for my information. And my information tells me that Ken is definitely evil, because he died last night and I got a 1, and he was the only person that voted. There's a day where Tilly, Sullivan, and Ken voted and I got a 3. Laurie did not vote that day, although Ken tried to get me to think that Laurie voted that day. I think the Clockmaker 1 is Tilly, Laurie, and I think Ken and Sullivan are evil. That works with Dan's information. It works with my information, and it makes sense as to why the demon and one of his minions accidentally got into a double claim of Mayor. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Mara. Laurie, your defense?
I think evil have to put someone on the block here today. So if you are good and you do want to go for the mayor win, don't vote. Make them use their ghost votes, because then we can tie it if we want to go for the mayor win. Dom, specifically, if you are good, do not vote on anything.
I am on the fence about both of you.
That's absolutely fine. But the problem is if we give them the ability, this is their big play. This is their big play. If Mara is evil, this is the big play, right? Because then they can flood a vote and they can tie it. They can stop it from being tied. They get an execution. We don't get a mayor win.
Have a seat, guys.
This is their big play is something that I would say. So I'm inclined to believe.
It's like this could be it.
This is it. This is it.
Yeah. I'm not on the fence.
Okay, guys, let's run the vote. A minimum of 2
There will be
required,
2 on this,
although
and
do
it'll be
keep in mind, the evil team almost certainly has more than 2 votes at this point. Votes for Laurie, beginning with Tilly, in 3, 2, 1.
This is for Laurie.
We need 5 votes.
Dead
on
votes.
This is to execute Laurie.
Yes.
I believe it's Laurie. I believe it's Laurie. I have.
With a dead vote from Tilly, 3 votes on Laurie.
Oh god, okay, we need to tie this.
Laurie is about to die with 3 votes. Do we have any other nominations?
Is it Dom?
I don't think Laurie's the mayor.
I nominate. Who's best to nominate in terms of the maths of this? Because I need. So it's 3, and Tilly's used a ghost vote. Sully's not voted yet.
Yeah, I've got a ghost vote.
Look, I think it's Laurie. I think it's Laurie. That's why I voted, because I am the mayor and he claimed mayor. That's why I voted.
I think
I'm going to call it, guys.
I nominate Dom, I guess, because that's probably the easiest to fix.
Okay, Laurie, Dom, step up to the stands.
It's really tricky with where you are in the circle because the math doesn't work
Other way,
out.
Laurie.
Yeah. It's really, really hard because I have to vote first.
If I am evil, it would have been lovely to have known who my other equal team was.
It would have been really nice to be included.
Just tell me who I am.
Okay, guys, Laurie, state your case.
I don't necessarily want to kill Dom here. I just want to tie the vote, which is going to be very, very hard to do because I think Evil have a fair amount of votes on the block. So we need to put them in. Like, they can basically push through. If this is the wrong pick, then we are a bit screwed. Good team. Sorry about that, but that's the way the town is made up. Unfortunately, I can't vote for someone this side of me. I had to vote for people this side of me.
Okay, Dom.
Thank you. That does make sense, but I get why Mara might be evil, but I just don't think I can be sure you're on the good team enough to go for a mayor win. And I think between the two of you, I'm more inclined to think you're evil than Mara. Again, it's mostly guts.
Okay.
Please don't call the episode that.
Fellas, take your guts back to your seats.
I don't know, man. This is horrible. I want to tie this. I don't even know what's
you
going to
gambled me. You know I'm.
I don't think we'll be able to tie the vote.
You know I'm good.
I don't know.
Okay, we have 3 on Laurie. That means 4 to execute Dom or 3 to tie. Votes for Dom, beginning with Laurie, in 3, 2, 1. That's 1.
I got no vote.
2,
Don't do
3,
this, don't do this,
4.
don't do this. Fuck.
Yeah. Is enough.
Fuck. What?
Dom is
Fuck.
about to be executed with 4 votes.
It's to cancel the mayor win.
What have you done?
Who hasn't nominated?
No, that's to try to get them.
You.
No.
I haven't nominated.
Yeah.
I'll
I
nominate.
voted for that too.
Mara.
Mara.
Okay, Dom, Mara, please step up to the stands.
You've still got vote. You have.
I don't. I burned. I got swept up in the bloodlust too early.
So this is a tie at best. This could be a tie, or it could be there's a possibility.
Okay, Dom, tell us why you've nominated Mara.
I've nominated Mara principally because I do not think we should go for the mayor win. I just don't trust it. I've never trusted it. I never will trust it. I hate this end game. I hate this little dance that we have to do every time there's a mayor that gets to the end. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm not convinced he's the mayor. I don't trust Mara either, really. I'm not 100% sure on Mara. I'm slightly more on Mara than Laurie, but I don't know. I think don't tie it. Whatever you do, if you end up killing me, that's fine. But please, well, I mean, it's not fine because evil will win. But please don't tie it, because also evil will win.
Okay. Mara, your response?
You don't want it to tie, so you've nominated someone else. So you want to kill me as the only outcome that works for you.
I think we've got better odds killing someone than doing a mayor win.
As a good player, I know that's not true. So that's all I can say.
All right, well.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, guys. Turn to your seats.
How many people have ghost votes? Quickly.
2.
We need 4 votes on this before it gets around to Mara, basically, because that forces it either to tie, and we can do a mayor win if you believe there's a mayor win in the game, to people with the ghost votes, or Mara has to, if we think Mara's bad, Mara has to put herself on the block.
Okay.
I think Ken sticking his hand up there has thrown a massive spanner in the works on
I
this
think tying it. I honestly think tying it at this point, because otherwise it's consigning an evil victory either way.
All right, guys, we're going to run the vote.
So we might
as
as
has
well try
already
it.
been stated, 5 to die, 4 to tie. Votes on Mara, beginning with Dom in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
is a tie.
So are we going?
Nobody will be executed today.
Oh my god.
That means the game is inevitably over. And the team that has won, with an incredible on-screen mayor victory, is the good team.
What a thrill!
I retire from Clocktower. I retire.
I just had to not vote.
I'm so glad you were lying, Laurie.
Who's done it?
Did you miscalculate the amount of ghost votes?
No, because if it ties, then we're still going for a mayor win, and it's hard to lift that.
Yeah. Okay.
Goodness me, it worked, Dom. A mayor victory.
Yes, I'm thrilled.
You knew where the puzzle drunk was because you knew. Okay, good. Yeah, you said it. You literally said you knew where the puzzle drunk was because it's there. Okay, cool. Cool.
Well, let me tell you, Laurie was a thorn in my side from the beginning.
To be fair, I realised that you were evil when you were like, I'm not going to confirm you as the mayor, so I can throw you under the bus later.
Okay, let's do the roll call. Most of you have figured most of this out, but I think it's worth going over. I don't know if you mentioned this, but Laurie is the mayor.
Laurie did it! I'm more stressed than I've ever been.
Neighbouring Laurie on this side of the circle is Tilly, our Baron, who put in 2 outsiders. The first of those outsiders was Sullivan the Ogre, who on night 1 chose Ken, who is evil, to be aligned with. Then went into a conversation with Ken and Dom, 2/3 of the evil team, where they both told him that they were good.
Eventually, Ken told me.
However, some things cannot be hidden, especially when Dan is the empath, and on night 2 he awoke and learned a 1 because Sullivan had turned evil. On the other side of Dan, we have our puzzle master, Ellen, who caused the clockmaker to be drunk.
So I thought that part was right too.
This is why the clockmaker saw a 1 when the truth was actually a 2 in both directions, because Dom was our Oho, sat 2 away from the Baron and 2 away from the Devil's Advocate for 2 games in a row. We had Tegan, our Oracle, who sadly died before she was able to learn any information. And wrapping up the group, we have Mara. Congratulations, Mara. You successfully guessed your amnesiac ability on the 3rd day of the game, I believe.
Wow.
It was each night you learn how many evil players voted today. And that was, Art Thou Evil, sir?
Go team. Good work.
Oh, the obfuscation.
I'm so happy.
You could go for him if you wanted.
Then I would do it. Then I would get in there.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a little
Redemption in the comments.
And that's it for this performance of No Rolls Barred Plays Blood on the Clocktower. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Get on Bard.
That's a little reference to Spice World, the movie.
What a movie!
Comedy
Classic.
icon Victoria
Is that
Beckham.
part of the Dune universe?
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
that's
June.
It's the prequel.
June.
Yeah, it's how the world became Spice.
It's why the Harkonnen sing "Spice Up Your Life."
They really do. And now time for our national anthem.
People of the world, spice up your life. Everybody else, spice up your life. People of the world, spice up your life.
I came up with a song. Do you want to hear my song?
Okay.
Okay. Should I get it?
I thought that was the intro. I was waiting for some lyrics. Yes, Blair, that was great.
I went to Juilliard, thank you.
I think we need to break so Dom can deal with his bowels.
Dom's got a. Yeah.
Dom's got trouble brewing.
Okay. Why can't we kill anyone?
Not again.
Incredible.
Yeah.
As long as I can have a poo at some point.
No, Dom, that's part of the game.
The poo's not on the script.
The poo.
The poo.
I've been charging it.
And you're going to kill 3 when you let it out.
One of them's going to be me.
Dominic Allen was a regular demon on the hunt for folks to kill. But one day he was stricken with a tummy ache while he was digesting an oracle. He filled with air, wriggled in his chair. He couldn't join in with the bits. He felt underprepared, got foisted by the mayor, 'cause he was busy holding in the shits. Now he's a poop demon, this Oho needs to go ho, but he has to wait until he's finished on the show. Oh, poop demon, he didn't win the game, but it's never too late to defecate. No, it's never too late to defecate.